Going live, going live. Oh, I'm live. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? Okay. You know what? I can't see chat. I always had that problem. Be nice with your words. Why did I think you could see the? Let me see something real fast. Okay. I don't want to do any of that. I want to go to chat. Let me just go to my phone, I suppose. I used to feel like this should go away. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Figured it out. I hadn't finished writing something on there. So let's try this again. Let's go bigger. Okay. Let's see. Theta, hi, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. It's awful warm outside. Hey, Min, how are you doing? Hey, Sam, how are you? Sam, did you check your messages? Um, Sam is saying hi to Theta and Min. They're saying hi to her. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Theta is great. Well, that's awesome. Great is amazing. That's why they call it great. Theta's saying hi to everyone. I was just may have been just a tad late. I got on my phone because I was like, well, I got a few minutes to look around, see what's going on YouTube, and I saw Sarah Ann Creations. She was doing a live. She sews. She makes things by hand. In fact, she's making some more of these. This was from Oz and Og of last year, and aren't they just gorgeous? And they zip, and they're padded and everything. I mean, they're nice. They're very high quality. And she has her own little website now, and it's, in case you're wondering, it's Sarah Ann Creations. .com, and Sarah's with just SARA. So yeah, let's see. Hi, Vicky. Diamond painting and lurking, doing good. Awesome. Well, you lurk away because that's what I do too. I mean, I can get a lot done listening to people. Isn't that crazy? If I have nothing on, my brain wanders, and the next thing you know, I'm not really paying attention. So yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you said hi. Okay, and Samantha's laughing at me. Uh, Theta says, Leanne, are you feeling with your arm? Um, I think you mean, how am I feeling with my arm? Maybe. Um, you know, there's been a lot of wins. It's slow, but it is steady, and so every day I notice a difference. Today, I was able to put this shirt on by myself. Now, Max had to help me put my bra on. I'm still not there yet, but I was able to get my bad arm into this, and my head, and my good arm. So we'll see when it comes time to take it off. There's one motion in particular that is very hard for me to do, and it's anything that goes like that, because it's right here. This is still sore, but this is where that collagen pad is, where they had to do a lot of repairs. So it's going to take a little bit, I think. Let's see. Where am I? Min says, "Hi everyone. Hope you all are doing well and having a great day." Well, we hope the same for you, Min. I hope you're doing well and having a great day. I am having a great day. Let's see. Samantha, Leanne, did you see the Dreamer Designs kit I was working on? It is like that one you did, Gappy, but can't stop working on it. Huh. No, I did. I don't. If I did, I don't remember. So I don't think I did. But I feel like I see everything you post. But maybe I missed something. Let's see. Min says it's great to be here with everyone. Well, it's always better when you're here. So I'm glad you're here today. I hope everybody is. I hate to say, I have like a dark spot right there. I don't like seeing myself. I really hate to call it a heat wave because it is pretty much Texas summer. This is what we get for July, August, and some part of September too. It gets pretty hot. Um, but I know a lot of places, like where Sam lives, up in the Michigan, Chicago, all those areas are getting some Texas heat, and that's crazy. Let's see. Sam says, sending to you now in Messenger. Cool. So anyway, what I was saying was, but when I was on her live and she was making some more bags, and I forgot she had started her own website. And like anything else, anybody else that's crafty or whatever, it's hard to get. I mean, you got to pay to have that website up, and she was on Etsy. Etsy was taking a lot of what she was making. And so, anyway, I happened to go on there. I was like, oh, I like this bag. I'm going to get it. And there's also a t shirt I want to get, but I have to get with her because it's a pre order. So I got to let her know what size, and I don't know what size, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Sam says, yes, we are dying, not used to the bad heat. Yeah, I mean, that would be me there in your winters. I would be dying then. You'd be all, come on, Leanne, let's go somewhere. And I'd be like, I'm staying here where the heater is. So, yeah. So I'm glad everybody's doing well. I am getting ready to here soon. Well, because August 1st is Friday. And so hopefully I'll get it, kitted up before then, but I want to get my Oz and Og kit kitted up. And yes, I'm going to be doing the cat fedora. So I want to get her kitted up. And so, yeah, I'll have 2 kits going at the same time. I haven't done that in a very long time, so I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Sam says, and I don't wear a winter jacket, only a hoodie in the winter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, so you're already hot natured. So this heat really is not helping you at all. Yeah, you'd probably be cracking up at, me. I'd be there in a full down coat and, in spring or fall. So yeah, I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. But anyway, so did anybody get any of the Star Wars stuff? I almost got that little dude. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I thought he was really cute. And he looks like a little Yoda, but he's not. I guess he's got a different name. Anyway, he was so cute. I was like, I have enough cute paintings. I don't need any more. Let's see. Men, we are having gorgeous hot summer weather here. It is lovely. Well, it must not be hitting 100 because then, or maybe you just really love hot weather. I know people that do, that really, 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 that's their idea of lovely. Let's see, Sam, my mother in law wore a jacket in Florida when we went in 2024. Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah, I get it. Mandalorian. That one that's that little tiny dude that looks like Yoda kind of. He's so cute. Looks like he has a little hand out. I liked him, but again, I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I did not get anything. However, I did get my hedgehog in and a couple of other little kits. It sucks because I really can't do a uh, unboxing. I really need 2 arms to do it, so I really can't. That's it. That's it, Sam. Yes, he's a Mandalorian. I think he's called Grogu. I think you're right. Yes, that name sounds familiar. I think you're right. Yeah. We are 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Celsius right now. Dry though, so the heat just feels so great. Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be so bad. It's really is right now. It's the humidity. I mean, at 10 a.m. you go outside and it's like, oh, why am I out here? Why? As soon as you open the door, your glasses fog up, and yeah, not a lot of fun. But that's just the way that cookie crumbles. So yeah, Grogu or something. Yeah, I don't know how you say his name either. I never actually heard of him, but he looks like a little Yoda to me. Or okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. So Yoda is a Mandalorian, and the other ones they all look like Yoda. So Yoda's not his own individual person. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. I'm getting it now. It's like, wait a minute, no, I don't understand. I don't understand. But anyway, so yeah, and I also got my little pink house. Let's show you this little pink house. I'm so excited to do this little candy cane house. I wonder how much of Christmas stuff I'll actually get done. I know, but I did hang up. Good morning, and I did a video on it, and so I'll be posting that later today. I think. I hope if I don't forget. Let's see. Sam says, yeah, and we haven't had a good rain in over a month. Only rains like 5 to 10 minutes. So very dry here. Yeah, we got a lot of rain and now we haven't. And when it seems like it's real random, real sporadic, you'll get some big fat rain and it's over in 2 minutes. I mean, it's real fast and it doesn't even make the ground wet. It just turns into steam as soon as it hits. So yeah. Let's see. Min says, I have spent some of the morning taking notes on some of the DP events. Oh my God, there are so many events. I still don't have it all sorted yet, but I'm getting there. There seems to be a lot of them. There are a ton of them. And, when I first started doing events, I was like, okay, I didn't know many creators. I didn't know any creators. I mean, I had creators I watched, but I didn't know them. But I had my favorites, right? Like everybody. And so I was like, well, I want to do those because I want to support those creators. And the next thing you know, I mean, I followed so many. I was like, I can't do 10 events at 1 month. This is crazy. So, we'll see. We'll see. Because usually if I have two kits going, one of them gets pushed behind. So yeah. Let's see. Theta. Leanne, did you see my last video on my red Christmas truck? I believe so. I left a comment. I'm pretty sure I left a comment. Was that like a week ago? Somewhere, yeah, about a week ago? Because I think so. I did leave a comment. Man says, oh, Theta, I'll have to check out your truck video too. Yeah, absolutely. Last week. Okay. Yeah, I did comment. Did you not see my comment? I've had people tell me on my channel that, they wrote a comment and they go back. I guess they figure, why hasn't she answered me? Because I'm really good about answering right away. And they're like, it's not there. So yeah. Okay, she's checking. Hey Lily, how's it going with you? How are you doing on this very warm day? I'm guessing it's warm where you are too. So hope you're doing good. What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Not me. Nothing exciting. Just healing. I am very excited though. Tomorrow is my dad's birthday. And so for the first time since I've had my surgery, I am going to drive over there and I got him a cake and I got him 2 birthday presents. So, and then we're going out to eat for lunch. And one sister that I've talked to on the phone several times, many times, texted back and forth many times, I get to meet her for the first time tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that. And my other sister, who's very dear to me, she's coming tomorrow as well. So my dad will be 88 years old and he's in great shape, super great shape. So I'm very excited that I get to spend the day with him. That's my first one. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Lily says she's good. She just got home. Georgia is hot, but either Sunday or Monday. The high will only be 79. What did y'all do? Did you like to do a special dance or something? Oh my gosh, 79. I don't even know what that feels like. We don't even get that at night. I mean, now you wake up in the morning and it's 90. So that's awesome. Samantha says, happy early birthday, Leanne's dad. Yep. Yep. Tomorrow's his big day. Lily saying hi to men. Tracy said, Theta says it's not showing. I'm going to have to go back and I'll go back and leave another comment because that does help your channel. So I'll do that. I wonder if you never saw it on, I'd left a comment on a couple. Surely my like or love. I think I hit love. Lily's saying hi to Crazy. Just call her Crazy Sam. Min says, can you please tell your dad happy birthday from all your diamond painting friends? I will. I will tell him that. Absolutely will. He thinks it's funny that, that one live I did where he called live. And then I ended up telling him later about it. And he was like, oh, live. And he was like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. No, it's not. So, let's see. Okay, Lily says, I think it's going to be a rainy day. I'm scared to go check and see if it's changed. Hell, I'll take rainy and 79 all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. Let's see. Jackie, hey, Jackie, how are you doing? She says, hi, all. I am late and listening on 2.0 to catch up with the live stream. Be there soon. Wonder what I sound like 2 times fast. That's funny. I always forget you can do that. I never do that. So that's pretty cool. Samantha says, my mom's heavenly birthday is Sunday. Oh, she's a Leo too. My birthday's on Saturday. So my mother's birthday, it's funny, my mother's birthday was yesterday. She's in heaven, of course. So 2 days later is my dad's birthday, and 2 days after his is mine. Isn't that crazy? Absolutely crazy. Let's see. Where am I? Link to the Cat Fedora event page. It's in. Yes. Well, one of my mods, please link Fedora event. I think it's on. I know it is. I know there's a Facebook group for it. The question is, am I even a member? I need to make sure. So let me know. Let's see. Hey, Mia, how are you doing? What's going on with you? I bet it's nice and cool over in Denmark. Yeah. The other day you were saying it was like in the 60s, and I was like, I can't even. Men likes that term heavenly birthday. Yes, me too. Me too. Oh, wow. Lily's got 76 on Sunday and 77 on Monday. I might be a jelly, just a little bit. Let's see. Theta says, my mother-in-law's is on the 12th, and she will be 88. My dad will be 88 tomorrow. So a lot of Leos. My sister, she's also in August. She's also a Leo. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. So many of us. Thanks, Lily. Thank you for putting up the event page for Cat Fedora. Yes, because I bought a kit specifically, so I'm ready. Yeah. Thanks, Lily. I really appreciate it. Min says, hi, Mia. Thank you. Not my birthday, though. My mom's birthday. Okay. Oh, Linda, you almost squeaked in there. I just kind of glanced up. Sometimes I don't see things. I don't know why. But hi, Linda. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Lily says my grandson is a Leo, August 17th. Yeah, we're pretty cool. I'll tell you about that, but we're pretty cool. Oh, Mia. She says, well, I'm okay mostly. Mentally, I'm struggling though. We may have to have ourselves a little private chat. I don't know what's going on, but I hope that, you get on the other side of it. On the plus side, every time you've gotten on the other side of it. So, and we're all here for you. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what kit, Leanne? You'd have to ask me. I don't remember. Hang on. Let me. Oh, it is Restful. Okay, I'm back. Okay, it's called Restful Earth, is the name of it. Let's see. Okay, where am I? Oh, Jackie's got caught up. That's good. Let's see, Lily, I have one, but I'm doing the claws and paws. See, I've got kits for that too. But there's just, yeah, there's just no way. Jackie's all caught up. Nan said, Samantha, pretty similar to us too. She has been passed for 1.5 years now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Data is, I'm looking for someone who knows how to make release papers. I just buy mine. I buy mine from, I'm all about the pretty. So I buy mine from Bee's Crafty Corner, but she's out of Canada. So it costs a little bit. She's on Etsy. And Crafts with Crashly. Those are my favorite. So yeah, that's where I get them from. I'm sure somebody. Oh, and Add More Zest has some too, but they're in the UK. Um, but yeah, I happen to like both of those. Sam says, "Oh, Mia, I am here for you if you need to talk, sweetie. Absolutely." Mia says, "Thanks, guys. Had some really bad news and I'm rattled really bad." Well, girl, I'm so absolutely sorry to hear that. What can we do? What is as this family here, we're all family. What can we do to help you? Because I would love to help you in some way. I'm so very sorry. Samantha says, have a picture. I know I'm a pain. I do not have a picture of the kid. You just have to wait until I do my kid up video. Men's loving Samantha. Data says, crazy. I had a loss in April. My brother got killed. Oh my gosh. Data, I had no idea. Was he in the area as well? Did he live in the area as well? I'm so sorry. So much heartache. Samantha says, yes, if you are in the UK, Rebecca has some good stuff. My niece has purchased a lot from her. Yeah, I've somewhere I've got a tray over here that I like. I've also purchased a pen, and I have purchased some release papers too. So, and I also love watching her videos. I love her accent. Samantha saying that she's so sorry to hear about Theta's loss. Sorry you keep hearing text. My sister is texting me cards. I'm not looking. I can just, glance over and see it. So I'm not going to answer her right now until I'm done. So Min says, Lily, I had a funny moment with the Claws and Paws event thing. Heard it mentioned on a video and didn't know if it was claws and paws or paws. Realized that both would be good. You are right. Yeah. That's funny. Theta, it made the news. Where was it? Where was it? What happened? I know around here we get so many wrecks. So it's a lot of motorcycle wrecks. That is horrible. Okay. Theta said she'll text me later if you want to chat. Okay. That's good. Yeah. That's just, I'm so sorry, y'all. Let's see. Samantha says Rebecca also has putty, logbooks, and lots of other things. She does. She really does. I may get an advent calendar from her this year. I love advents. I can't do them right. I can't. I mean, I'm just going to be like, I open everything at one time. I'm like a kid at Christmas, just start ripping stuff open. Laughing at men. Yeah, that is funny. I never thought claws and claws, like Santa Claus. Huh. In Galveston. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Was it during spring break? Lily, anyone doing the witch? I am not because I mean, I could do that cat that's a little witch from Kettner, but I mean, I'm going to be doing good to go do two events at one time. So Samantha says, Theta, my mom's made the news too. They got half of the information wrong, so I had to call 3 news channels to have it all corrected. Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. Nan says, Lily, yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing the Garden Witch. Cool. Very cool. Lily said I was on a no buy, but I couldn't turn down a canvas for $38. From whom? From whom did you receive this canvas, Lily? Yes, we want to know which kit did you get? You must know which kit you're doing for which witch. Oh, jeez. Theta. She says my brother was robbed and killed. It was a 20-year-old that robbed him. I hope they caught him. I mean, and the good thing about Galveston County is they are a little tougher on crime than Harris County, so we can hope. We can hope. I'm so sorry that happened. I'm so sorry. Lily is doing the kitchen witch since I work in a kitchen. Never done a witch before. I have not either. Well, yeah, I'm doing the flower shop ghost. She's a witch, I think. So yeah, it's the only witch I've ever done. But I'm still working on that. That's going to be after August, and I'll start doing it for what do you call it? Drills and chills. Diamond Art Emporium. I have heard of them. I don't think I have bought anything from them. Let's see, man. Oh, that's right, Lily. I remember that now. It's perfect for you and such a cute one. It is. Samantha says that's horrible to Theta. Some people weren't raised right as kids. No, it was an 18-year-old that killed my mom. I mean, to me, I think, well, now you got to live with that the rest of your life. And then the other problem is like, I think some people don't care. I mean, it's like you said, there's something wrong, something wrong. So the owner is doing a live tonight. Lily, if you have the link to that live, would you post it below? So what kind of kit did you get for $38? What was it? Yes, they caught him. His bond is 700,000. Good. Maybe he will stay there for a little bit. I'm telling you, there's a big difference in Galveston County and Harris County. So I hope Harris County does what's right. Have y'all seen? Lily says, "Have y'all seen the prize he is giving away? It's crazy good." Who? Wait, Jackie. The Cat Fedora event is in September. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. I am thinking an event in an event break in August to try to finish my current whips. Well, I'll still do the Oz and Og. And then me and Artemis Dreams, we're doing, or I'm co hosting with her. It's all her brainchild. I don't know why she asked me to help her. I am like, oh, but I'll do my best not to let her down. But I'm co-hosting with her the Crosscraft 2025 in September. So yeah, thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Sam, everyone asked me how I would be if it was my kid that killed someone. I said, well, I would whip their ass. I think every parent has thought this at some point. I would absolutely be heartbroken. Absolutely be heartbroken because you think that you raise your kids and you teach them right from wrong, and you teach them, when especially when you allow them to drive a vehicle, uh, that this thing can it can be a weapon, and you're in charge of it, and it's a huge responsibility. So I would absolutely be devastated if one of my kids did that. But I would say you're going to have to stand accountable. I mean, you're going to have to be accountable. And I love you, and I will be there with you. But you've got to, yeah, you got to face the consequences. So it says Lily, I'm there to back y'all up, Leanne, for the event. Well, thank goodness for you. Yes, yeah, I know you are involved. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. So Min says, oh, cool, Leanne. It was Artemis's video from this morning that had me working on my event list note page. Didn't know you were involved. This is great. Yeah. I don't, oh my God. The biggest bumblebee just flew in front of me. First I was like, is that a hummingbird? It's like, it's moving too slow for a hummingbird. No, it's a big old bumblebee. Yeah. I mean, I've never hosted an event before. So I really don't know how they're supposed to go, but I'm going to do my best. And for those, I mean, like Theta, you're talking about wanting some release papers. Well, I happen to know two of the gifts are from. There's two $10 gift certificates from Crafts with Crashly that are going to be up for grabs with the cross canvas. Oh, Crosscraft 2025. Which what that means is you don't have to do diamond painting. You could do coloring book. You could do knitting, cross stitch, whatever you wanted to do. Lily, Leanne, Elisa Marie live last night had the most trolls I've ever seen. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. I've had a few, and I mean, it was like, whoa. I mean, and they all just kind of like a swarm of roaches, just, and it was like, what is going on? Why are you here? I mean, what singled you out? So, I mean, oh man. Well, I hope she was able to get rid of them all fairly quickly. Yeah, I had that happen that one time, and I was like, what the hell? I mean, why me? What? It's like, well, yeah, I don't know why they would do Elisa either. She's so sweet. Theta, since this happened, I can't watch any kind of movie or show with killing in it. Yeah. I don't watch anything. I don't watch anything like that anymore. Sam, we'll have some news on the move. We got an email that my boyfriend's passport application was approved, so it's being printed. As soon as it comes, I can do my visa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I know y'all are excited. You said September. I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to be happen. So Jackie, so I can use the same canvas for both September events? Yes. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. Absolutely, you can. Samantha says, yes, it takes time. I'm still scared to be a passenger in a car 2.5 years later. Yeah, it does. It takes time. It takes time. And in my case, time and a lot of praying. So Lily, it was like as soon as I blocked another came up. Gosh, I wonder why. I mean, like you said, it just feels like just like a zoom, like a whole bunch of people. It's like, what the hell's going on? And then you look up to see how many people are watching. It's like 100 and something. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So anything over, 9, and I'm like, wow. So yeah. Let's see. Lily, I don't think it's personal. I think people swiping through the live videos like in the 80s prank calling. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Sam says, no, they're going to be here until February. Why? Why February? You got to go through a Michigan cold? Oh my gosh, it's going to be really cold when you leave. Ben said, Lily made a great bouncer. Well done. Lily, she's a pretty good bouncer. Pretty good bouncer. So is Sam. She's a pretty good bouncer. All of y'all are pretty good bouncers. But yeah. Hey, Artemis, how are you doing? Were your ears burning? Because we was talking about you. We were just talking about you, about the Crosscraft, and how we weren't sure why you picked me or asked me because I'm such a dunderhead. But that's okay. You did. Jackie says, do you think they are bots or all people with nothing better to do? I know there are scammers out there. So if someone had said you don't put like in your title or whatever, like, giveaway, because, then that they automatically are triggered by that. But I don't know. I do. There are scammers. I've heard people say, look, if, because when they do giveaways, people, you put in a whatever keyword or whatever, the scammer will go back and go, hey, you won, contact me. But they do that to everybody. And it must work, because they wouldn't do it if it didn't work. But I think most people know that that's not legit. So yeah. So always remember that if no matter whose channel you're on or whatever, if you get like this random message that says, hey, you've won, contact me at this, go to Facebook or find the email to that creator and contact them and ask them, is this you? Because I'm going to guarantee you 10 out of 10 times it's a scam. So let's see. Artemis is saying, hey to Bestie. Now, who's Bestie? I thought I was your bestie. Oh, no, she's talking about Lily. And Jackie. Hey, Sam, is what Artemis says, and you are not a dunderhead. Yeah, I kind of am. Artemis is saying hi to men. Sam says dunderhead. Well, that part was meant for me. I know it kind of sounded like that because she said, hey, Sam, and you are not a dunderhead. But that was intended for me. Oh, let's see. Beta says, just to let everyone know, I have to have a hemoglobin infusion. Oh, gosh, when are you doing that? When are you doing that? Samantha says, oh, okay, I was confused. Yeah, it was kind of a little confusing. I know, Theta, you had said last week that it was low, so I was just wondering when you're going to do it. Oh, you did it last week too? Oh, okay. See? Dunderhead. Thank you very much. Oh, it's going to be her first one. Okay. Artemis, girl, you must be feeling better because you have my head spinning with your video output. Well, I felt like I wasn't doing anything, and I actually filmed a couple more videos today. I can't do unboxings. I still can't use this this arm like that yet. So baby steps. So every day is an improvement. I put this shirt on all by myself, brushed my hair, brushed my teeth, washed my hands, So yeah. And Artemis is asking Theta if she feels better afterwards. I bet she will. So I have a question for y'all. So Saturday, is my birthday, and we're gonna go eat at a restaurant, a local restaurant, and my dad's gonna be there, and the kids are gonna be there, and you know, we may or may not all come back over to the house. I don't know, but then I also thought, it might be kind of fun to do a pop up live on my birthday in the evening, or late afternoon, I should say, and maybe do some giveaways. But does anybody know who? I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't want to get there and be all by myself. And I also don't want to impose on someone else's life. So let's see. Sam, I keep telling her to do them. Do what? Oh, Theta's waiting on the phone call for the appointment. So it's a hurry up and wait. Artemis, Saturday evening is jam packed. Oh, geez. Samantha says, if you know a time, I will be there. I'm going to try to come up with something and just do a little quick, live, just for my birthday type thing. Oh, Sam, I keep telling you to make videos. She does. She does. I was able to do a whip and chat. So I'm getting better at being able to use my left hand. Say hello, left hand. Hello. It's as high as I can raise it up, because that, you don't realize it, but it uses this shoulder, and this is still very, very, very sore, but a good sore. It's a good sore. Like, some sores are better than other, and this is a good one. So, but I'm getting better. I just can't do unboxings. I have a hard time lifting the box, especially if it's big. So yeah, I'll just, and it's like, by the time I can probably do an unboxing, and people will be like, oh yeah, that's so old news. That's so yesterday. So Mia says Asian event is Saturday, 3 p.m. Central. Okay. Wonder if I could sneak in at like 4:30 or 5. I wonder if that would interfere. Yes, Artemis. She says, look, take it easy. And I am, but I don't mind pushing myself, not to extreme pain though. There's like that fine line of like, and another was searing pain. I don't want searing pain. And the good thing though is, even if I make searing pain and I'm like, oh my God, I can put or if I already have my sling on, then I can just relax my arm in it and it just goes away. Or I can put it back on and it goes away. So it's not like it's not lasting, it's not lasting. So that's good. Tiff goes live at noon, her time. Okay. Who's Tiff? I feel like I should know that. Jackie's saying happy birthday, early birthday. Thank you, Jackie. I feel like I should know the answer to this question, and I don't. I don't know. Maybe I just need to be reminded. Jackie, FYI, I like old news. It's my speed. Me too. Well, it's kind of one of the things I was thinking about. I was like, well, maybe somebody is like, well, I want to see this kit undone. I want to see the unboxing of this. I'm sure someone else has done it, but maybe not. Or maybe, they want to see me. I don't know. Mia says it depends. They are sometimes on for 2 hours. Okay. Did I hear you say if You have your sling on? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you did. It's like I take it off to put my clothes on. But now I also leave it off to brush my teeth, so it's not off for very long. It's just to change clothes, and in the mornings it's off while I brush my teeth. So I would say all together during the day, it's probably off for 30 minutes, and then it's on the whole time. Artemis, Tiffany Meowie Cats. Okay. Is that her channel name? Because I'm going to have to, hang on. Maybe you could put her channel name in. I'm going to write this down. Hi, Shelly. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Meowie Cats. I'm writing it down. So it's good to see you, Shelly. See, Artemis, I don't usually buy new kits, so what and when isn't very important to me. The fact that a clear view of the render exists is what's important. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that. Samantha, listening while cooking dinner. What are we having tonight, Sam? What's for dinner tonight? So I want to take this opportunity. If you are in here and you have a channel, please, thank you, Artemis, please, please, please list it in the chat. I know Theta has a channel, Artemis has a channel, Mia has a channel. I think Lily has does Instagram. Is that everybody? Barbecue meatballs and crock pot, corn and Alfredo broccoli noodles. Sounds good. Theta, okay, I just subbed to her. Yeah, I would right now, but I'm afraid if I click that link, I might disappear, and I don't want to disappear. Thanks, Artemis, for listing your channel. Min says, yum, on Samantha's dinner. Yeah. For reals, for reals. Okay, come on, everybody, list your channel. Mia, will you please list yours? Is anybody else here with a channel that isn't I mean, if you're here with a channel, you have a channel, but you're not a mod, let me know. So, yeah. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, y'all. That really does help the channel. So they say. I would assume it does. Okay. Let's see. There's Lily's Instagram. Thank you, Artemis. And Theta says, can someone list my channel? I don't know how. Do you know how to hit share your channel? If you do, just, hit copy link and then just pop it in there at the bottom in the chat. Artemis says, if you have a channel and are not smurfed, I can put your link in. There's Mia's. Yeah, I mean, let's try to support each other, We want this community to be nice. And everyone in here is very nice. So thank you, Artemis. Artemis put Theta's channel in there. So Theta, your channel is listed. Thank you. I know we're missing somebody. Hey, Tracy, how are you? How are you doing? Do you have a channel? You don't have a channel, do you? Tracy's saying, hey to everyone. Shelly, do you have a channel? And no, Tracy does not. People are saying hi to Tracy. How are you doing? You doing good? You hanging in there? Is it real hot where you are? Tracy's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, Shelly does not have a channel. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's actually really hot today. Yes, it's really hot here. I think it's hot everywhere except for where Lily lives. She's going to get 79 degrees, 77 and 79. So, first hot days of the summer. Oh my gosh, we've been in hot days for forever now, but July and August are just hot, and part of September too. We really don't get a little cool down usually until in October. So like Halloween, sometimes the kids are melting in their costumes, and other times they're having to put coats on over their costumes. You just never know. You just never know. Theta subscribe to Artemis. That's good. That's really good because if you do decide to do the Crosscraft event, then you'll need to subscribe to her channel too. So yeah, Mia, it's about 80 here. Mia, I'd like to have 80 as well. I bet it's 80 and sunny. Okay, Shelly says it's 90 but feels like 96 in North Carolina. That's hot. That is hot. So we're just going to be jealous of Mia and Lily. That's what we're going to do. See, Jackie, what was the name of the person making the project bags that you were talking about earlier? That is SarahAnnCreations.com. Yes. Artemis, do you think you can enter her website? Yes, SarahAnnCreations.com. She is just the sweetest, the sweetest. Samantha says, but Mia, you don't have air conditioning over there, do you? I think they do in their bedroom. I remember her telling me that. Sure. Thanks, Artemis. I appreciate it. It's really late there for you, isn't it? I think Mia did say that they have air conditioning in their bedroom, which thank God. Thank you so much, Artemis. Yeah, be sure to check out Sarah Ann. She is just the sweetest person. She also has a YouTube channel and she goes live a lot and just kind of lets you go, follow her along while she's, cutting out patterns, maybe doing embroideries, sewing stuff together. And, she doesn't talk a lot because she's actually doing something, but, I think it's kind of fun just to watch her do stuff. And it makes me get that itching bug to start, quilting. So it really does. Oh no, Artemis. She says, my country-fied internet is starting to act up. Your country-fied internet. Well, that's something. Mia, Sam, I would not be able to breathe without air. You goofy girl. Yeah, no air except in stores in Scotland. Girl, can't you buy one? Can't you put one in your suitcase and bring it over? I mean, I would. Well, I mean, that would have to be the first fix right there. Oh, Artemis says Rory has been on a late night kick. Well, that's what happens in summer vacation. My kids always did. I mean, it was like real fast. They went from, going to bed early and well, they never jumped out of bed, except one time I did squirt my son with a water gun because he wouldn't get out of bed. And, that made him jump a little bit. Shelly, Sarah also has release papers with Crashly. She does? I did not know that. What do they look like? I'm going to have to go check those out. Because I just think the world of her. She's just, like I said, just super, super sweet. So let's see, Mia said, but no, we don't have AC in our house. We do, though, have a mobile unit that is sold as a dehumidifier, but it can also cool down a smaller room. And that's the one you have in your bedroom, right? I mean, I'd have to get a mini split or something. I mean, I just, those work really good. Max has one in his garage because his garage is insulated and it's got a nice floor and everything in it. And so there's a mini split in there. And I mean, it gets cold. It gets cold in there. So, ooh, I'm gonna have to go back and check out that Crafts with Crashly. Okay, I'm gonna have to look and see. I'll have to buy some since I want her to be successful. Every once in a while you see somebody's they're just a good egg. You're like that person's just a good heart, good soul, and you can tell it right away. And so yeah, they have a beaver on them. What did she do with beavers? God, there's just so many ways this conversation could go. Sorry, y'all. Just kind of went off the deep end there. But anyway, but I am going to check out those papers. So yeah, I did order me a bag and I'm going to order me a t-shirt, but I hate ordering t-shirts because I don't know what size and I don't want anything tight around my middle, but I don't want to look like a gown either. So let's see. Mia's Life with KFS. Mia says, yes, it has a tube we stuff out the window. Then it sucks out the warm air and blows in the cold. Yeah, a portable air conditioner. They are definitely better than the poke in the eye. Mini split is where your condenser and all that stuff is outside. And it can either be on the ground or hanging on the side of the wall. And then it comes in the actual unit that, and it can also work as a heater as well. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, man, she got it. Yeah. I know. I was Samantha, wow. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I was just like, well, is it her beaver? I don't know. Or unless it's because of the running joke. Anyway, we're just going to let that ride. Just let it ride. I don't want to ruin my reputation. Artemis, we have 2 of those and I love them. So do you have the same kind of thing? Y'all don't have air conditioning in Sweden either? I mean, when I was in Sweden, it was not hot. It was actually gorgeous. I don't remember what time of year it was, but it was gorgeous. But it was, it could be warm. It was on the warmer side. But we had air conditioner in the hotel. Let's see. Mia, never found out what that joke is about. I don't know either, Mia. I don't know. Jackie, did anyone order the new Art Dot larger canvases with square drills? Me, I did. Please don't ask me which one I ordered because I don't remember. Okay? I do not remember. Arma says, oh, yeah, you're feeling real good, huh, Leanne? I swear I'm not taking anything. It's just sometimes. The older you get, the less effective your filter is, And I mean, it's like, in fact, I've had people tell me, you have no filter. And it's like, I do, but usually I don't think that I shouldn't say something until after I've already said it. And then it's like, oh, I should have said that. So, yeah. Yes, because it gets hot. Yes, it does. Oh, man, it's our country's national symbol. Okay. We're always primed and on the lookout for a good beaver opportunity. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my word. Jackie, our mind goes where our mind goes. That's right. You can't help it, and sometimes it just comes out. Artemis says she has not bought one. She's still waiting for them to restock the 12 pack at her Amazon. Man, I hope it's a great deal like it is. I mean, there's no stickers. That's really all I got to say. I mean, there's no stickers. That's the only bad thing I can say. Now, I've only done one out of those 12. So, I haven't done all 12 of them. So, Jackie's laughing at men. She says, thanks, Sam. What did Sam do? Oh, okay. And Lisa Marie just posted a video on the art dot kit she bought. Okay. I haven't gotten mine yet. Hopefully soon. I didn't buy it right away, but hopefully. Artemis, men, those beavers just stay lurking and waiting for opportunities, huh? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And sometimes they come out angry. They do. Yeah. You've heard of the angry beaver. Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't gotten there yet. Ben says, you get it, Artemis. Yeah, I'm just glad my grandson's not in here today. My face would just turn beet red. Of course, I would assume that he would not know a thing about what I was saying. So he'll be 14 in September. So, I remember when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't a kid. I was like 18, 19, something like that. And I was telling my grandmother about this boy and that I had met, and I was just smitten. And I said, Nanny, you ever met a guy that just made you weak in the knees? And she was like, well, yes, I have. And I was like, what? No, you haven't. Yes, I know you're married to my grandfather, but surely that just happened, like y'all were walking down the street, bam, you got married, bam, you had kids, I mean, I was like, no, you don't know what that means. You can't know what that means. So, yeah. Mia, I have heard of angry birds, not angry beavers. Oh, yeah. You can usually tell them because they are really going after that wood. I mean, they're just chiseling it down. I tried making my own release papers, but it didn't work. I thought about doing it too. And I actually bought some ink and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm just going to buy some because they last a long time. It's not like one and done. And then you can also, I know people use parchment paper. You can also get the plain white release papers, on Amazon. Diamond Art Club sells some. And I used to have those. But they don't last as long, in my opinion. I don't know about the Diamond Art Club ones. I've never tried those. Artemis, she's laughing. She said, I think that's old folks' language. They probably call it something crazy now. Probably. Something we wouldn't know. Just so they could get us to say it, and they would laugh and be like, what? What did I say? Artemis, Mia, unsocialized beavers tend to be ravenous and angry. They do. They do. Let's see, men. More seriously, my parents had a property that was quite adversely affected by beavers. They can inflict a lot of damage. Mixture of wildlife and residential often doesn't go well. No, I know they flood. They can flood areas. They can dry up streams. Absolutely. Here I live in a very populated area, and so we get coyotes, and they're just out and about, and skunks, and and deer. We have a lot of deer, and if you're not careful, you'll hit one. So yeah. Let's see. Artemis, yeah, man, I can see that being a problem. Yeah, it is. It's a problem. Theta, Leanne, can I ask what school you went to? I went to Milby High School. It's in Houston. Yep. And when people say, you went to Milby? And I say, yeah, they go, oh, and I go, but I graduated, because it's not a very nice school anymore. Artemis says, Leanne, look up the Skibbity toilet song. That is what 14-year-olds were singing last year. Oh, dear. I'm afraid to. Don't tell them what my feed will be on Facebook. Oh, geez. That's right. You teach, so you know what those little heathens are coming up with. And that's, I'm sorry, but middle schoolers are heathens. They are. I know. I was one. My kids were heathens. So, yep. I know this. Oh my gosh, it's already been an hour. You're talking about beavers. Time just flies by, doesn't it? All right, everyone. Well, I hope as you're leaving, you will give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. For those of you who are just lurking in the background, you're always welcome. And if you would like to say, hey, that would be great too. If not, I'm okay with that. You just do you. And so yeah, and if you are watching this on the replay, I hope you'll give it a hashtag replay so I know that you watched it afterwards. And let's see, Artemis says, after fourth grade, all bets are off. That's about when the hormones start kicking in, and it kicks in different. I mean, not everybody goes through puberty at the same time, and it's a very, very horrible age, in my opinion. I mean, you've got some girls that they still look like little girls, and then some that look like, they got big tatas. And then you got boys that still got a squeaky voice, and the other ones have a full beard. It's crazy how that works. So, anyway, let's see. Sam says, have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Remember, you're all amazing. Yes, you all are. And I love every last one of y'all. And Artemis says, bye and stay safe, y'all. So, yes, everybody have a great rest of your day, rest of your weekend. May not do a pop up on Saturday. For my birthday. And if y'all are busy, that's okay too. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So, anyway, everybody, thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate all of you. Bye. Bye.